What is up and welcome to Maps on the Map. In today's video we're back in Copenhagen and I'm going to be giving you the lowdown on the top things to do and all within 72 hours. Now this to-do list is going to be busy, but it's going to cover pretty much all of the must-sees in Copenhagen, and trust me, there's a lot to experience. So let's start with day one, where we started our trip at the City Hall Square, which is a great reference point and surrounded by loads of shops and restaurants. There's also a statue of Hans Christian Andersen, a Danish author famous for writing tales like The Little Mermaid, The Ugly Duckling and Thumbelina. Now a man like Hans is a big player in the fairy tale game, so there's going to be a bunch of references to him throughout Copenhagen. So City Hall Square done, you're going to want to take a 5-minute walk to Gammeltorv, which is the oldest square in Copenhagen, and just next to that is Nytorv, or the new square, which is where the old City Hall used to be. I know, it's confusing, but it's basically fancy buildings and just good vibes all around. Now as you make your way from point A to point B, you'll actually be walking along Strøget, which is basically like the Oxford Street or Rodeo Drive of Copenhagen, and one of the longest shopping streets in Europe, home to high street and luxury brands. So if you like shopping, man's got you covered. As you make your way down Strøget, the next site you're going to come across is the Church of the Holy Ghost. In fact, one of the oldest churches in Copenhagen, being built in the 13th century. History facts for days. Now, I'll come onto this in the next video, but just a little tease. So just in front of the church is DØP, a banging hot dog cart, and when I say banging, I mean must try Danish hot dogs. So this is the perfect place to take a break, enjoy a hot dog, and then continue with the tour as you make your way towards Christiansborg Palace. Once home to Danish royalty, it's now the Danish Parliament, Danish Prime Minister's office and the Supreme Court. That's the only building on the planet with all three branches of government. Now I'm not gonna lie, I just googled this fact, but if history ain't your thing, then I still recommend this place just for the baller decor. This is actually the first place on our to-do list that you have to pay to enter. The combined ticket to see the palace in its entirety is 160 Danish kroner, or that's about £19 or $23. But in my opinion, I'd say pay to see the royal reception rooms for 95 Danish kroner, that's about £11 or $14, which is what I did, and it's more than enough as you get to see amazing architecture, but also allow time to do other things. They also give you these carry bags to put on your feet to protect the floor. And you have to wear these foot covers for your shoes so you don't get anything dirty. I just got a cramp in my foot. Now, the hot dog from earlier has been truly digested and you've just clocked more steps, so it's time for more food. A 15-minute walk from Christiansborg Palace is one of Copenhagen's many food markets. This one in particular is Torvehallerne food market, and trust me, you'll be sure to find something here to eat and drink. The perfect ending to day one in Copenhagen. So for day two, we're going to hit up a different side of Copenhagen, and it's going to be a busy one, so get tanked up on a coffee and Danish pastries before you hit up our first stop, King's New Square, which is another square surrounded by amazing buildings, and it's from here that you get to Nyhavn, which is the iconic canal area of Copenhagen, famous for its coloured buildings, and also where Hans Christian Andersen lived. Here's some facts courtesy of Mrs. on the Map. What's your facts?
Hans Christian Andersen.
Yeah.
Sandburg used to live in numbers 18, 20 and 67.
Excellent knowledge.
Also he wrote The Little Mermaid,
Yeah.
Princess and the Pea.
Yeah.
There were some other ones which I would really recognise.
Great facts. So this is Nyhavn, a port here in Copenhagen, full of restaurants, places to eat, places to drink, and just insane views. It's absolutely beautiful, man. Sick place. So a few minutes walk from Nyhavn, you get this amazing port with a view of the Opera House, which is just there. Look how amazing this is. It's weird because Copenhagen, when you first get there, just looks like a big city, but then it's got these little areas of beauty. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. So as you walk along the pier, you'll end up at another top site, the Langelinie, which is a promenade famous for the Little Mermaid statue. Again, man's like Hans Christian Andersen, making sure that you know he's the GOAT.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Now, I'm not gonna lie, the Little Mermaid statue was kinda underwhelming, because as the name suggests, it was little. I don't know, but I thought it'd be some huge statue, and this area is full of tourists, so it's busy and kinda long to get a good picture. So man's allowed and took a 15-minute walk to Amalienborg Palace, home of the Danish royal family. If you plan properly, you can witness the changing of the guards, which takes place at midday. There's also a museum that you can visit at a cost of 125 Danish kroner. That's about £15 or $18 for adults, and it's free for kids. Having gone to Christiansborg Palace, we thought we'd give this one a miss and just check it out from the outside. Literally down the road from Amalienborg Palace is a must-see if you're visiting Copenhagen. And this is Marble Church, which is just insane. I think what made this stand out to me is that it kind of just hits you out of nowhere. So you're walking down the street and you see glimpses of something incredible, and then BAM! Your eyes are just blessed with stunning architecture. And it's just a what in the world moment. And the beauty isn't just on the outside, but the interiors are perfect too. Something that sadly I didn't get to do, but highly recommend, is going to the top of the dome, free of charge for a Copenhagen city view, but timing has to be on point as access is only at 1 PM every day during the summer and at weekends for the rest of the year. An honourable viewpoint shout out goes out to Round Tower, which is a 360-degree viewpoint which sadly we didn't have time to visit, but I wanted to add to the list. So, if you've got the steps in you, another 15-minute walk, and you end up at our final stop of the day, King's Garden, which is where Rosenborg Castle is, built in the 17th century and home to the Danish crown jewels. On your walk here, you'll also go past the National Gallery of Denmark. Again, we didn't actually go inside either of these places, just checked them out from the outside and then walked around King's Garden, which has royal vibes and is the perfect place to sit and take in your surroundings. Or if you're up for it, maybe have a picnic or a Danish pastry or both. And that's day 2 of the itinerary complete. So day 3, the final day in Copenhagen, and no questions asked, my favourite day, as this is when we hit up Tivoli Gardens, essentially a theme park slap bang in the heart of Copenhagen, and what a day this was. The place has it all, immaculate gardens, water fountains, and rides for all ages. Just take a look for yourself.
Some tips for Tivoli Gardens: bring your own water or drinks because it's bare expensive here. Make sure you have comfy walking shoes because your feet will hurt. And I would suggest pre-buying your tickets online and getting the ones where it's a fast kind of track entry into the park, and also unlimited ride access. Because if you want to just go on the rides one at a time, it's about £10 per ride, or you can buy like a all-inclusive type ticket where you can get unlimited access to the rides for a much more decent price. If you don't pre-buy your entrance ticket, there are proper long queues going all the way out of the park, winding round. So yeah, that's your top tip. Another top tip is don't throw away your cups. So when you buy a drink here, it'll be given in a plastic cup, and these are recyclable. And so you put them in a machine, and the machine will give you 5 kronas back. Check out your boy here, Maps' money-saving tips.
For foodies out there, there's a branch of Gasoline Grill here, which is a big deal because it's on Bloomberg's list of the best burgers in the world. And you may have also seen it on Netflix's Somebody Feed Phil. What a show. I'll be reviewing Gasoline Grill properly in my Copenhagen food tour video, so look out for that soon. If you ain't feeling burgers, then just head on into Tivoli Food Hall, where you're sure to find something to satisfy your taste buds. Now, when the sun sets, Tivoli Gardens completely transforms, feeling like you're in one of Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tales as the whole park becomes illuminated by bright lights. It truly is a spectacle worth seeing. In my opinion, a must do if you're visiting Copenhagen.
So as you can see from the views behind me, this place is insane. It's an absolutely amazing, beautiful looking theme park in the night. My advice is to come here around 1 PM and then stay, enjoy the rides, let it hit dark, and then enjoy the views and enjoy the lights. So that concludes today's video. This is Tivoli Gardens and this is Copenhagen, Denmark. If you enjoyed the video, then leave a like, comment if you've got any questions, and subscribe to the channel. Till next time, peace!